Welcome back, guys, to my next episode of the Leicester City career mode. I believe this is the 29th episode, and in this episode it might be a shorter episode than normal, but hopefully I can get back to longer videos for the next game, for the next episode, should I say. Excuse me whilst I just try and search up who we're playing. We're playing Middlesbrough, but then we've got a crucial midweek game against Porto in the Champions League, so I'm resting most of my key players for that game. So actually I'm going to play the Middlesbrough game off camera and then dedicate this episode to a debut in the Champions League for Leicester City against Porto. A couple of things I didn't mention at the start of the episode is before this episode I played two games off camera. They were both international friendlies. I played against the Republic of Ireland and managed to get myself a 3-0 win. I was at home in that game, so I did actually have a bit of an advantage, and I did feel like Ireland were a bit weaker. I then played against Hungary and got a more challenged away 1-1 draw, which is not what I hoped against Hungary, but I mean, hopefully I'm going to qualify for the World Cup. Can't see why not. And then I just played the game against Middlesbrough, and I got myself a 2-1 win with a Damari Gray goal and an Okazaki goal. So yeah, as I said, it's our debut in the Champions League, and to be honest, I don't think I've showed you our Champions League group yet. Run through the groups now. Group A is Bayern, Atletico, Everton and RSC Anderlecht. Group B, Dortmund, Porto, Fenerbahce and Leicester. So we've got a decent group. Hopefully I can qualify to the knockout rounds, if not get into the Europa League. The next group is PSG, Bayer Leverkusen, CSK Moscow and Basel. PSG I expect to go through top and favourites in that group. In Group D we have Real Madrid, Benfica, PSV and Bordeaux. Again, I think Real Madrid are favourites and will go through on top. In the next group we have Sevilla, Chelsea, Besiktas and Copenhagen. In Group F we have Gladbach, United, Olympiacos and Celtic. Group G is Juventus, Zenit, Olympique Marseille and Club Brugge. And in Group H we have Barcelona, Inter, Austria Wien and Lokomotiv Moscow. And back to Group A. Those are the groups that we have in the Champions League, and let's get into our first game, which is against Porto.
Well, here we are, Alan, off and running. We love this competition, the Champions Cup. It's the group stage, match day one.
Yeah, the start of what could be a fantastic journey if you put it together, if you do everything right. Big game.
First game is at home, so we have got the home advantage. Porto are travelling to Leicester.
Their last game against Middlesbrough.
Well, they did win 2-1. Not much to choose today. I think they'll draw.
The commentators think that we're going to get a draw in this game. Hopefully not, and hopefully we get a win.
It's an open game, but maybe these two guys might have an influence on it if they're absolutely on top of their game.
Yeah, these are the kind of players that you pay the big bucks to because
there's Riyad Mahrez
interesting to see if that happens here.
and Rahimi. Show you the squads, get into the game and hopefully get a win.
This is the Leicester City lineup. Callum Chambers replaces Liam Moore, who's injured. Riyad Mahrez plays with Scott Sinclair out wide.
So we've got Fuchs and Member, Hoof, Chambers, Conte, Gray, Saive, Sinclair, Origi and Mahrez, and in goal is Arrizabalaga. This is the Porto team.
Team news from Porto.
Casillas in
Vincent Abubakar is the lone striker today.
Casillas is in goal. Martins, Indies, Moicon, Pereira and Jose Hangao are defenders. Andre, I'm going to have to pause and show you the rest of the squad. But they have got a decent squad. Porto do. So I'll just go quickly show you their squad. I got Andre, Danny Pereira and Hector Herrera are all their 3 centre mids, and Brahimi, Abu Bakar and Corona are their 3 attackers in the 4-3-3 formation. It's 4 minutes in and Amari Gray has already put us 1-0 up. Don't know why I've done that celebration. I was trying to do the knockout celebration, but it is still 1-0. That was Saive through to Gray. He found a little bit of space in their defence and just went round them. And Casillas was beaten, and it's now 1-0 Leicester. Porto haven't started off really well in this game, and we have managed to score and get ourselves an advantage by winning 1-0 so far. It's about the 74th minute. I'm going to make some substitutions now. I'm still leading 1-0, but now I'm going to bring on Wes Morgan, Jamie Vardy, not off Miles. Jamie Vardy's coming on for Origi, and Amari Gray's going to come off for Andy King. Forward, it's Jamie Vardy. Literally about 2-3 minutes after him coming onto the pitch, Scott Sinclair crosses it in, and it's a nice header from Jamie Vardy, number 9, to make it 2-0. Porto haven't really been in it this game. They've shown some life. They have pushed for an equaliser, but I've now doubled my lead and made it 2-0. It's now finished. It's finished 2-0 to Leicester. I'm happy with that. The other game in my group finished Borussia Dortmund 2, Fenerbahce 1. So I believe that's us on top because of goal difference. And then second will be Dortmund. Then third would be Fenerbahce, and fourth would be Porto. That's how I think it's going to go. But yeah, as I said, that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next episode, we're going to have the West Ham game. Actually, no, I'm going to play the West Ham game off camera. In the next episode, I'm going to have the Crystal Palace, Southampton, and then Borussia Dortmund Champions League match at home. So that's another home game in the Champions League. So we haven't had to go anywhere yet, apart from the King Power. So as I do say, leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. And I will see you in the next episode for the Crystal Palace, Southampton and Dortmund game. Goodbye.